Shoo, man. It is like 68, 69, 70 degrees today. It's supposed to be 72, 73. And I'm on the bike, man. Got my fall winter gear on. It's windy today, but man, I'm telling you what, sun is out, weather's nice. Can't pick a better day to get on the bike, man, and just haul ass, relax. My feet kicked out, arms stretched out, lean back. Man, just don't get no better than this. If you don't have this bike or a bike, I'm telling you, go out, get yourself a damn motorcycle. Go get a damn motorcycle. I'm gonna go play in traffic a little bit. Got to head into town and run some errands. But yeah, I had an emergency appendectomy, man. I had my damn appendix pulled out of nowhere. And I was thinking that I'm too old for this shit, you know? Too old to have my appendix taken out, but I've been real fortunate in my life, you know. I haven't had any surgeries or never even spent the night in a hospital. And finally getting all healed up. I got I'm a little over 4 weeks now. Still kind of light duty, but I'm starting to lift a little more and get on the bike more. And but yeah, the craziest thing happened about a month ago. I literally woke up and my stomach was like cramped. It just felt cramped, man. It wasn't really like a lot of pain or whatever. It just felt cramped up, you know. And as the day went on, I started thinking that, you know, the cramping wasn't going away, and you know, it was all day long. It was just cramping and kind of bothering me, but not serious. Kind of like you just ate too much cheese and shit, you know. And then all of a sudden, about 7-8 hours into the cramps, man, I started getting real nauseous. And when the nausea set in, I could start feeling my temperature, man, started to go up, you know. And I thought, now that is something I'm not used to. That strung something in me, you know, that it basically was like, something ain't right. So I got up and went down to the closest emergency room for us out here, and they did everything they could do. They did the blood, put me in the MRI, CT booth again, and the doctor came back in and told me that he had talked to the on-call surgeon, and my appendix is about to blow up on me, and they're going to do an emergency appendectomy and pull the appendix out. And that's what happened. I got over to the hospital. They got me a room, and you know, 4 hours later, I was in surgery getting my appendix taken out. By 1 o'clock that next day, because they took it out in the morning, at 1 o'clock the next day, I was having my buddy pick me up from the hospital, and I was home. And And just like that, man, just as soon as that appendix came out, I mean, I felt 100% better. So I've just been recovering. I hadn't been on the bike a whole lot. It's been absolutely killing me. Today's been a really nice day, and I'm off, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna get on the bike and follow these slow old fuckers around Highway 53 and just enjoy the day, you know. But I'm telling you, man, there's something about, you know, something ain't right. You know something ain't right. But majority of the time, you know, when something ain't right in us, especially men, you know, we just blow it off and we're just like, man, we ain't going to the doctor. We're not going down to the, you know, emergency room for all. We're not going to do all that, you know. But something inside me, man, told me as soon as that fever set in, and as soon as that started getting nauseous, something was just telling me, like, you got to get to the emergency, go get this checked out, because it just wasn't sitting right. So, you know, following the gut, man. Look how windy it is. Oh glory, sideways. I mean, the doctor told me, like, the surgeon said when he pulled it out, he's like, man, I had probably like a couple more hours left before it exploded inside me. And if it was to burst inside me, man, I would have came out with like a stomach pump, man. They would have had me in the hospital for like 5 to 7 days, like pumping my stomach. And Jesus. So go on your gut, man. If you feel like something ain't right, just go get it checked out. Like, that intuition that I had was the difference between one day getting out at 1 o'clock and healing the way I have been versus 7 days stuck in the hospital. You know, so it's been a really good recovery. I got it taken out on a Wednesday morning. The doctor let me stay out of work till that Monday, and then went to work on Monday, but you can't do anything, can't lift or nothing like that. So I'm still under the whole, not really lifting a lot, nothing over like 10, 15 pounds, but slowly starting to lift more. 4 weeks, you know, it's still a little sore. It's not bad. My healing really good. Still a little sore. So it's just a long process, you know. Long process. Listening to my buddy, you know, I wear earplugs in my helmet, so, you know, one thing great about these earplugs that I wear is like I can hear everything around me. I just can't hear the wind noise. I think I'm gonna take the cut through, man, instead of taking the long way around. Don't feel like taking the long way around today. don't want to get too crazy. You know, you start feeling better in the surgery. I'm like, man, I'm gonna ride all day, man. I'm gonna do a 6 hour all day. And it's like, shoo, I better slow my roll, man. Got the next 2 days off. I ride today, ride tomorrow. But anywho, that's here nor there. But my buddy's from Georgia also, and we used to listen to a station growing up. It was 99X. If you're from the South or you're from Georgia, you know 99X back in the day. They have a 99X nostalgia playlist on Spotify that he sent to me, and I have been listening to old 99X nostalgia radio, man, for I don't know how many weeks now since he sent it to me. I mean, all the Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, I mean, all of them, man. You know, all those punk grunge bands that were coming out of Seattle, that were coming up, you know, and, back in the day, Soundgarden, you know, that's what I'm listening to right now. I think Soundgarden's on, but it's like 90-something song rotations of just old 99X, man. It's been loving it. So if you know what I'm talking about, even if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to Spotify, put in 99X Nostalgia Radio, man, you'll get to listen to the old grunge bands, man, that started it all back in the day. Ooh, look at me moving into the big city. That's right, that's right. It's gonna be hard to do the speed limit today, I can tell you that. Man. I don't know if anybody lives out here. Does anybody live out in this area? I know one guy hit me up and he said where I was riding when I was downtown Madison, he was saying I was about 30 minutes from him. So I think he's kind of north, like Decatur or Florence or something. But if anybody is watching this, if you're in this area, man, hit me up. You know, I do a lot of riding. I do tons of riding, but I also ride with a group on Sundays. And anybody who ever wants to jump in and ride with us on Sundays, you're more than welcome to join. Or anybody that wants to meet up and ride with me and we go get some lunch or something, shoot, I'm down for that too, you know. I'm down. Definitely down to ride. people are talking about, motor vlogging's dead and nobody's really doing it anymore. I just enjoy it, man. I really enjoy just, I really enjoy it, man. My 431 subscribers, and I really do appreciate it. I enjoy posting and riding around with the camera, and and it's not a lot of people watching, but not a ton of views, but the people that do watch, I do appreciate it. I hope they enjoy it. Just a lot of people, maybe some people can't get out and about, can't have motorcycles, and just like watching me ride around, and just being able to kind of get that motorcycle experience without, being able to get on a bike. That's fine too. Hawks are out. Like right now, B-52s are on. Looking for a love, get away to the love, get away. I got me a car and as big as a whale to the love shack. 99X Nostalgia Radio, the B-52s. Is a little love place where we can get together. Love shack, baby. Yeah, I've been going through some issues with my mic. I'm trying to figure out my mic, I'm trying to figure out, the mic's fine, but I think the noise level, I've been messing around with a few things, so I don't know, trying to get it right. So I don't even know, maybe this is the setting here that really fixes it, everything. But when I switched out from the original system that I had, and I tried to run that compact, and ever since I went back to the original, I can't seem to get, I got the same settings, same everything that I've always had, but it's like something's up with the wind, And I know it's been extremely windy lately, so maybe that has something to do with it, but everything's the same. So hopefully this sounds good, Getting closer to the city now. Here comes the damn traffic, that's for sure. Love shack is the real place where we can get together. Love shack, baby. Love shack, baby, love shack. So nice. You can see it's like riding around to this point here, it's just like there's nobody, Now look, even though this is a small ass little town, the smallest shit, the people that are coming per capita is huge. These little country roads, man, just can't handle the influx of everything that's been coming to Madison. Google has showed up. the FBI bureau has showed up. They just keep bringing these big companies, big space company came and bringing all these thousands of people in with business, and you got little country roads. Yeah. Bang, bang. And this FBI bureau that moved into Madison, man, I don't know if you're familiar, if you've ever dealt with FBI, but man, these cats, they appear military, right? So they appear, when you look at them, like military, but when you talk to them or you're dealing with them like in a business format, or maybe they're buying something or whatever, they are a whole different beast, man. They are, I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like robotic. I mean, these cats are like robotic, man. Demanding, robotic, serious, like no smiles. Crazy. You know, at first you think, oh, this is a military guy, whatever. You start talking to him and you're like, holy shit, it is a different breed. Well, there's a house for sale, guys. If you're looking to buy a house right here, there it is. And next door you can get a taco and some Chinese stuff. Dog or whatever. You get some dog, cat. I think one thing that's different is this helmet. From my old helmet, the bottom of the helmet, like underneath your chin, that the piece that covers like the bottom of your neck is open. So I think that's causing a lot of the, you know, it's causing a lot of the wind noise, more wind noise than usual. And I think it's just because of the helmet, the way the helmet's designed and the way I got my mouthpiece. So I kind of moved my mouthpiece kind of up inside the helmet further towards my right cheek to see if that will adjust for the wind. But I think it's because the wind whips underneath this helmet, whips up into the bottom of the helmet. But I'm getting the, because my other helmet didn't have that. So it was a little bit more, it was a lot more quieter. Like this helmet is, covert is a lot more windier, but it's also a ton lighter. So I'm sacrificing that for the light, you know, for my neck, man. There's years of riding with heavy helmets. Shit, man. Neck just about to fall off my damn shoulders. But with this helmet here, my neck's never sore. Even with all the shit I got on my helmet. Camera, mic, all kinds of shit. So I guess we're just gonna follow this big bastard everywhere. And I will. And I will. What time is it? Let's see what here. What time is it? 11:34. Well, now I have to really start paying attention. These idiots out here are idiots for real, man. I want y'all to look at this traffic on 72. It's bumper to bumper on this road now. And when I first got over here, like, I think I'm going on 4 years. I've been here 4 years. I mean, it wasn't like this, and look at this in 4 years. That's because everybody's coming over here. But it is a non-stop flow. And it's like this all the way until like probably 8, 9 tonight. It'll be just a steady flow of cars running this 72. If I go that way there, that's Huntsville. And if I go that way down there, you're heading towards Athens. So as you get past through Madison, which is about 3 or 4 more lights, then it really opens up to not much traffic. But everybody's coming from Huntsville, moving this way. You know, you got Target, Walmart, Publix, all the restaurants. You know, all the restaurants and everything this way, so it's just blowing up with food. But y'all have heard me talk about and rant about this freaking place since I've been over here, for sure. This bike runs so good, man, and it's got a little bit of cool breeze to it. The only problem with this road here is it's shitty roads, man. This road is shitty as hell. Like bad bumps and holes. I don't know. We're going to be able to get through here? Oh, yeah. Alright guys, well, I'm going to end it right here. And I'll see you on the next ride. I'm going to be out and about now that I'm healing, so I'll be out and about a little bit more, but I will be seeing you guys later. Leave a comment if you're in the area and you want to ride and meet up with us, and we'll do it. So, thanks for watching guys, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.